Okay, so recording is in progress and we are also live on Facebook and we are live on Insta. And today is the Today is the 1st June 2025 and we are at our Sunday Fun Aging call. Woohoo! All the DJCCs and all the past juniors that we function from, would you be willing to destroy and unkid them all? Right, wrong, good, bad, awkward, all 100 shots, boys, bad, bases, creations, and beyonds. So, what is the topic today? Cognitive dissonance. Actually, I was thinking that is it a topic that anybody would want to talk about? Is it, or there's some people who haven't even done bars here. Are they willing to receive beyond? Um, I don't know. Somehow it was light at that time. Is it light for you all guys here? So let's see how much can we. Uh, Hi, there is Dilip Nair. Welcome there on Insta. So, how are you all doing today? Nobody wants to say anything? Okay, I am great.
I'm doing wonderful.
Awesome, thank you. And the topic is cognitive dissonance. We talk a lot about cognitive in Access. Uh, Cognitive is logic, and in Access, we do not function from cognitive mind. We do not work from our cognitive mind. Have you ever wondered if logical mind actually could create the result you were looking for? If it could change what you were looking to change, and have what you would like to have in your life, you would have already had that. You would already be there. Because you deep down in your gut know this is not it. There is more. There is. That's why you guys are here. Own it, acknowledge it, right? And we still function from our logical mind. Your logical mind can only explain what you already know, not what you would like your life to be like, look like. If you're looking for change, a little bit of it, or are you looking for something completely different? No, Kamal, just a little bit. Because I have figured out some things and I wouldn't like to change them.
Completely different. Kamal coming cycling,
Yeah, awesome. How does it get any better than
coming
that?
back. Yeah.
Awesome. So, my friends, what you have figured out is correct, perfect, and right is probably the one that is going to stick you the most. So, everywhere, whatever you decided is perfect, right, and correct in your life, and you wouldn't want to change it, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, all 100 shots, boys, pervads, bases, creations, and beyonds. You must be saying, hey, the topic is cognitive dissonance. What are you talking about? Yes, I know. I wanted to give you a picture of working from your cognitive thinking mind first and then ask you a few questions. So, my first question to you is, are your beliefs lined up with your actions? What you believe, are you doing exactly that, or you're doing on autopilot what you're supposed to do, what's right, what's perfect, what's correct, what this reality will approve? No. right? And my second question is, do you always know what you want and what is true for you? Maybe a little inkling, Kamal. And even if I know it, even if we know it, we will not, this cognitive dissonance will not allow us to choose it. Cognitive dissonance is opposite points of views. ये कर ले, ये ना करें, ऐसे करेंगे तो क्या, वैसा करेंगे तो ऐसे तो नहीं हो सकता, वैसे तो नहीं हो सकता. When you are in those opposite confusions, that is when you're functioning from cognitive dissonance. Some of us being in access are becoming aware of not going into decision, judgments, and conclusions and competitions. We are aware, but have we completely or even 10% succeeded in that? I could say for myself, no way. And cognitive dissonance, oh my God, what is that? It is holding two conflicting, contradictory beliefs at the same time. None of you do that, right? Only me. It's like you are in a state of having consistent thoughts, beliefs, attitudes engulfing you all the time. All the time, those are the first things that come to you, come to me. Cognitive is means relating to your thoughts, and dissonance describes a lack of harmony. Lack of harmony in what you would like to have, what you are asking for, what it's the discomfort a person feels when their behavior does not align with their value or belief systems. How can I? I know that's not right, but I cannot choose it because this, because that. This is why I recommend many times in my classes to ask what would it take for my awareness to catch up with my allowance. We have awareness, but we have no allowance. And we start to become more aware of everything and would like to choose. Some of us go for it. And still others love to conclude. Still want to go to understand everything. In some areas, we're great. Hi, Mamta. In some areas, we are so great, we would know exactly, looking at it, that this is what we want. Can we ask for that energy in every area of our life, please? And everywhere we are functioning from dissonance, cognitive dissonance, can we have total clarity and ease? And it's not like just to ask and you will get. It's like when you ask, you become aware of where to choose what. And then if you still choose what you've been always choosing, good luck to you. Another term for cognitive dissonance, which some of us are aware of, those who have done How to Become Money workbook, it could be ambivalence. What is ambivalence? It is about unknowing of this plane, where we do not understand and always try to understand. It's like simultaneous and contradictory attitudes or feelings. We are attracted to something, but we will repulse it. It could be an object, it could be person, it could be the action you want to take it. And another example could be you want to be healthy, you desire to live a longer, healthier life, But do you choose always what is what do you choose? Do you create do you create, sorry, good. Do you create the opposite? Eat food that is not nutritious. And then you judge yourself. Worse, feel guilty rather than ask a question. And then you rationalize your actions. Oh, I was so stressful, so I did that. Oh, that one did that to me. That's why I went and ate that, or I did that. It's not about blaming you guys. I'm not here to blame you. I am here to give to you the tools to never, ever, ever, never, never, ever go into conclusion, judgments, and decisions, but ask a question. Because people around us are experiencing the cognitive dissonance in some form or the other. So what process can we ask? What choice do we have? What question can we ask? So whenever you are aware of the frantic, the frustration, the upset, the intrigue, the undecisive, the whatever all that is, I haven't even mentioned. Don't buy it as yours. It's not you. That is cognitive dissonance. If you're feeling frantic, you're having cognitive dissonance. You're not actually having frantic. That is actually never you. Trust is the ultimate choice for you. You got to trust yourself enough to know that you know. You wouldn't have come to this class if you didn't trust you, or to any other access class. We trust more what we have learned, what our parents have said, what this reality says, rather than go for what we know. We would rather believe in people what they say rather than what we know. Is today the first day to start to trust yourself? If you ask a question and you get the awareness and there's a light, would you choose cognitive dissonance? How many times you do things because you just know you got to do it? It doesn't necessarily make sense. That is the time when you're trusting yourself. You're always pretending not to know, denying that you know, but you always know. Would you be willing to destroy your cognitive mind? During facilitators, Gary said, you are like a bird. You should be like a bird. You get up and sing. And when you are up and about and smiling and having fun and singing around the house, what do you create? Do you create cognitive dissonance, or you create ease, joy, glory around you? So cognitive dissonance is where you have two point of views. Mainly they tend to be opposite point of views. Like, for example, if you have a point of view that you have to get married, you have to have a relationship, and deep down you know that you really don't want a relationship. You don't want to admit it. Look around, you're looking around, and the relationships people are having is telling you you should have or you shouldn't have. You're so aware. But you will have cognitive dissonance then. Should I? Should I not? What are they saying? Is this what I should be doing? Are they correct? And you make yourself wrong for not having a relationship. If you're trying to do things on autopilot, you are doing cognitive dissonance. Because you cannot hear after coming here. Of course, people who work function from there, they think they know all and nothing. But after coming to Access, you're choosing consciousness. You cannot be on automatic and have consciousness. If you desire consciousness, you have to stay present and ask a question and choose what's light. It's a choice that creates. So, what is this choice going to create? Every choice you make, everything you choose during the day, so easy to just ask, what is this choice going to create? If at this moment you are, then what will this choice create in 5 years if I choose it? And what will it create in 5 years if I don't choose it? You are a great creator. You are magical magicians, but we still create stupidity around us. And how many times you say, oh, how does he get it? Stupider than this? What can I get it? How can I get dumber than this? Why do I have brain like shit? What is it for me to keep using cognitive dissonance to keep me as I am today? Rather than asking a question about what would it take? I think let's say some clearings. How much cognitive dissonance do you have of trying to work things out, going into your head and figuring it out? All that cognitive dissonance, will you please be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, awkward, all 100 shots, boys, POADs, basis, patience, and beyond. This is a clearing statement we have in Access Consciousness, which changes the energy. When you ask something, an energy comes up. And if that energy is that you want to dissipate, then you use right, wrong, good, bad, awkward, all 100 shots, boys, POADs, basis, patience, and beyonds. If you want to know more about it, please go to theclearingstatement.com and you will get the information that you desire. Otherwise, you don't need to understand this. It just works. When your actions are not congruent with your choices, that's cognitive dissonance. You want to create something, but that's the energy of yours is not in sync with, congruent with it. Will it get created? You have to change your actions, your choices, if you want things to work out for you. How many of you have chosen to be like your father, your mother, your teacher, your neighbor, you put on a pedestal? You would want to be like everybody else, but not like you. You are unique, brilliant, amazing. You would not want to be like you for what reason? What is so relevant and beautiful and fun in that person or those things that is not in you? That you rather be anything but yourself. Will you please destroy and uncreate all that shit right away, right now, for all eternity? Right, wrong, good, bad, awkward, all 100 shots, boys, POAD, basis, patience, and beyond. So get to recognize who you are and what you are choosing in every now moment. Are you choosing from what you have learned? Because that is creating exactly the reality you are in. And if you are not willing to be there, if you're not willing to define yourself, who you are, and you have been defining yourself all that time, is now the time to change that. I think Gary gave two questions. What is my universe and where do I find it? Please ask these questions. You might get the clarity. If you desire, no, just a suggestion. What is my universe and where do I find it? Would it be fun to know that? Would you like to ask these questions? If not, maybe you can ask before choosing something. You can ask, hey, what would these two questions create? Kamal was saying that, Gary was saying that. I don't know what it is true for. Please do not listen to us, listen to your knowing. If I choose to say these questions, repeat them, if it is fun, ask, what would these two questions create? Please be willing to have the lightness no matter what heaviness and lies show up in your life. Choose lightness. I am choosing that. Whatever, no matter what's going on in around in my reality. What I am actually acknowledging is that the amount of choice we have around us, how much have we given ourselves? How much do we choose? We have infinite choice we talk about here in Access. But yet it doesn't match the energy we are functioning from. Would you like to ask, if I am an infinite being with infinite choices, what am I going to choose today? Everything is possible, guys. Anything is possible. We have cognitive dissonance that we have to be somehow go directly from A to B and B to C and C in linear way, in logical way. But you cannot function from logic. You're autistic. Most of you. How many of you own and acknowledge and claim you're autistic? You're psychic. And you do not function from A to B. You look at something and you go wild. Okay, let's see how you create your lives. How you are actually wired. We are wired to make us wrong, to choose what's right according to this reality. To always function from right and wrong, good and bad, positive, negative, to belong, to fit in. Is that working for you? I'm sure you have worked till date on those. Have you achieved what you know is possible? That is cognitive dissonance, doing something, wanting something else, opposing point of views. So, what cognitive dissonance are you using to wire your brain, your mind, your life, your body, your reality, your money situation, your finances, your whatever even I haven't mentioned? Are you choosing? And everything that is, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, all 100 shots, boys, provide basis, patience, and beyond. What cognitive dissonance are you using to hardwire your brain, your mind, your life, your body, your money situations? Are you choosing? And everything that is, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, PUD, all 100 shots, boys, provide basis, patience, and beyond. Put this on the loop, guys. What cognitive dissonance are you using to hardwire your brain, your mind, your body, your money, your wealth, your life, your reality are you choosing? And everything that is, would you be willing to destroy and unpaid it all, right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, provide, basis, patience, and beyond? After I have run these 3-4 times, is there anything that you're feeling light about? Is this something that you is bringing ease in your body? Hi, Monica. Lovely to see you, darling. Dooding. Wow. Baines in the park. Lovely. Madhu. Welcome, guys. I hope this contributes to you. Rather than looking at how you are creating your life, ask a question. Rather than going into the ये क्या कर दिया मैंने, कैसे हो गया, ये ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए था, ये इसने कहा, ये उसने कहा. What if you asked a question? It's better than looking for how you are creating your life. When we wire ourselves with those kinds of thoughts, feelings, and emotions, there is no change possible. You hardwire yourself into no change possible, which is actually not true. When you run these clearings, cognitive dissonance unlocks. It will unlock the cognitive dissonance that you function from. Would you like to choose beyond this reality? Would you like to choose beyond what you have made real and true, bought as true, and giving up what you know from that? Is this your best choice to function exactly the way everybody else is functioning? From the blame game, from the choosing confusion. We think when we know why these things happen to us, we think the why will give us the relevance of why we choose. No. This why will make sense to us. If we know the why, if we know why we chose that, why they did that, why is this happening, then we will be clear and we will choose something different. Guys, it doesn't have to make sense. Lot of stuff doesn't make sense. Just choose it. How many times have you chosen something which didn't make any sense? How much is this based on cognitive dissonance? Have you noticed after coming to Access, you've been choosing different? I was just talking to Smita and she'd been to US and I asked her, what was the difference this time when you went to US? And she may like to tell you. Would you like to, Smita, tell them?
Yeah, so I was much lot at ease. I enjoyed my trip, the travel, and being there with my son. Didn't get worked up about traveling for taking the 9 hour flights, and it was so much ease. I was so much at ease, and I had lots of fun. That was a lot of change. I went alone. That was after a long time, so it was wonderful.
Yeah. Have you noticed we in Access are choosing different? Those of us have the courage, that is. It doesn't match this reality's way. We have been bought, we have bought this reality's way is that, oh my God, there has to be problem if the flight is so long. There has to be a jet lag. There has to
Yeah.
be, alone. How can I do that? And the weather change and
Mm.
all the shit that we have seen everybody around us do it.
So yes, it was
What if
lots
you?
of fun.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and that's how we go into cognitive dissonance. What if you were always in question? Could that be the guiding force for what you're choosing, what you're having, what you could have, what could create the life that you were asking to have? If you're always in question, would the universe, would the angels, would the elementals, would everything, they have your back anyway. What else could be possible? Maybe open up to something different. So all the hard wiring we function from, actually the autopilot, where we have no choice. What if that could change just by a question? And how many of you value yourself with the money in your account? Oh, I'm useless. I can't create that much money. That is hardwiring. You know you can create it. You know you've always created it. You know whatever you've chosen, you've always created it. That is your reality. Would you be willing to choose it and create a reality beyond this reality? Just because you can and just because it's fun? Where you function from what is light and you're knowing and trusting that. Would you be willing to let go of all the hard wiring and also the need to understand? There's nothing to understand. You know it. Just look at you and recognize you have infinite choice as an infinite being, and look at and acknowledge the amount of choices you have given up. Thank God the person who chose the topic is here. If you recognize that what you are going to choose now from awareness, you will actually get to know that you are a nine tranny. You can do, be, and have anything that you desire. So, how many areas of your life that you are not actually hardwired? You don't acknowledge those because you find it freaking easy. Do you disregard all the things that you can create like this? People go to the kitchen and create food in 10, not even 10 minutes. They say, oh, ये तो सब कर लेते हैं. Some people are on computer and within seconds they will do things that you can't even dream of knowing how to do them. I go to the kitchen and I make the pickles like no man's business. I just have to have some things and ingredients always there. And I say, oh, ये तो सभी बना लेते हैं. Can you ask for that energy to show up in the places where you have hardwired yourself? Where you're functioning from cognitive dissonance? You lock it in your body, saying, this I can't do. My mother couldn't do. My father, nobody from my generation could do. I can't do. Anything you have locked into your body and you can't go beyond even when you desire and no more is possible, that is cognitive dissonance. Do you get that's not functioning from the infinite being that you are? And what is that? You have been telling yourself again and again, and people have been telling yourself, and those realities been telling yourself, and you hardwired yourself and made it true and real for you. Oh, they can do it. They're smarter than me. They know more than me. Bullshit. You're an infinite being as they are. We maintain and keep creating the need to be in cognitive dissonance. We've decided that we cannot go beyond it. And everywhere you've hardwired to make everything true and real and function from cognitive dissonance, would you be now willing to give that up just because you can and just because it's fun? Nobody is greater than you. And ask, I mean, what is the relevance here of making somebody greater to you? What is the relevance? Can anyone tell me what is the relevance of making somebody greater than you and making yourself wrong continuously? You would not ask that because it's so much easier to make somebody these shit things true and real instead. So, what cognitive dissonance are you using to hardwire your brain, your actions, your minds, your body, your money situations, your financial reality, your wealth, your life, your sexuality, your ease, joy, glory, out of the window? Are you choosing? And everything that is, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all, right, wrong, good, bad, pop, all 100 shots, boys, pavads, bases, creations, and beyond? Yes, yes, yes. What cognitive dissonance are you using to create the hardwired system of never perceiving, knowing, being, and receiving? Never being the magic and mystery that you are. Never being or choosing the infinite possibility that you have in your life. So that you can live limited, less than, not enough, not good enough. Are you choosing? And everything that is, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all, right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pod, all 100 shots, boys, pavads, bases, creations, and beyond? What all you have to give up to fit into this reality? You have to give up you, the magnificent, brilliant you, who knows it all, who can create anything in their life, to be that small and limited to fit into this reality. You would do that for what reason? What cognitive dissonance are you using to create the hardwiring for what you cannot be, cannot do, cannot have, cannot create, cannot generate, cannot actualize that keeps you from being the magician, the infinite being, the magic, the phenomenons, the brilliance that you actually are? And everything that doesn't allow that, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all, right, wrong, good, bad, popcorn, all 100 shots, boys, pavads, bases, creations, and beyond? What is the fun of making yourself wrong? What is the fun of sitting in a corner and cribbing and not choosing you and defining you as good, not good enough? Everywhere you sit in definition or you define yourself as I can't and won't and this is who I am, and you limited yourself. You lost the magic and the mystery that you actually are. You actually want to question that creates the mystery. That is what we do in Access. That is one of the things Access does, is asking questions that creates the mystery that allows people to change things. Are you willing to be all that you truly be? In some areas, you're magical and mysterious and happy and joyous. Can you bring that energy into this wherever you think you are not? How many of you coming to Access have changed and are actually love the fact that you have changed and that you acknowledge the change that you are having and you're having fun with that change? Is that change for better or are you grieving? Oh, मैं तो ऐसी थी अब ऐसी हो गई.
In my case, it is like there has been a change, and now I'm happy with that. Now I wish to have more change, but then again,
But
over.
is not, but is the only but you sit on. I have had change, and how does it get any better than that? And what else is possible? If you don't acknowledge it, you say, I have had a change, but you go back 10 steps backwards. Oh, this much change. Wow, can I have more, please? That own, acknowledge, and claim with gratitude is what will create, make you go beyond, choosing greater. Yeah, I can't imagine my life without Access. Thank you, Smita. Where I am today, I could never, never, ever, ever, ever imagine. When my husband died, I was in debt. I didn't know where to go. I went and stayed with my mother. I could never dream of having a place like this. I was always worried when my mother dies, what will happen? Where will I go? How will I live? But deep down, I always knew, like you all know. Please trust your knowing. How often are you willing to go beyond where you currently are? Or have you decided this is it? Have you ever acknowledged that you are magic? I acknowledge every day, every moment of the day, oh my God, I am a miracle. What can you bring to the world that nobody else can? Smita just became a bars facilitator and she had a class. She's talking about, oh my God, it was so much fun. What can you bring to the world that nobody else can? I know so many people who've done bars and even become, there are some here also who have become bars facilitators and have never facilitated any class. How many of you desire people in the world to choose more consciousness, awareness, and more change? Get rich. You want to create change? Get rich. People listen to people who have lot of money. People want to know what you are doing when you are rich. They want to be like, they want to do what you do to get where you are. You are money, and they would love you. Everywhere you've been avoiding money, so you are not one of those assholes with money. Will you please be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Every time you say, oh my God, those assholes have money, you can't have it. I want to be an asshole and have a lot of money. How does he get any better than this and what else is possible? You were going to say something, Sandipan. He's gone?
No, no, I'm here.
So you were, I'm sorry I stopped you. I'm so excited.
No, no,
I
I
love
got.
talking.
I understood that. I was just absorbing whatever you were saying and trying to make sure that I continue asking questions, because one of the point of views I have about cognitive dissonance is it comes with a conclusion always. It happens because we have a conclusion and we don't acknowledge that we have a conclusion. Unless we acknowledge it,
Exactly.
we will never be in question.
Exactly. Hi, Sujata, Sud, Kumud, Smantha. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Astro Sumang Ghosh. Welcome, Gitika. JK. JK? Nubular. Monica. Wow. How did I get so lucky to have you guys here? So, we think. That right there is your biggest problem. Think. We think we will think things out. No, you put yourself in a mess when you start to think. Because thinking will always take you back to what you already know. Nothing new can show up in your world. If you want something new, ask a question. When you ask a question, each and every molecule in the universe, each and every cell in your body, the universe has your back and will show you, lay out a buffet for you to choose. But when you are thinking, you have got only those few choices, 2, 3 maybe, that you are thinking from in your head will create the same result. Please ask question. Majority of our life is controlled in reaction. Why not action? How many of you take action rather than function from reaction? Access desires you to choose. Because when you choose, you could get to create a different reality. But when you're reacting, then you're just playing the game that everybody else is playing. Everywhere, all the places where you choose reactive as the truth of reality and as the best thing that can do or gift you or create anything for you, according to you, would you please be willing to give that up, destroy and uncreate it? No, actions does. If somebody is in front of you and reacting to what you're saying and you do not play the game with them, you like, okay, you're in allowance of whatever they are saying and whatever they are doing. You're not buying into it because that's their reality. What happens? The energy dissipates. We have the ability to make everything greater. You have the ability to make everything greater. You have the ability to make a pile of shit greater. You have the ability to make a pot of gold greater. If you ask, how does it get any better than that? This is also where choice comes. Same thing happens when you go into fear and anger. Those are reactive states. Reaction never helps. Never creates greater. Guys, I was all talking. I didn't ask any question. Anybody here? And just 4 minutes left. I love talking. And so, will you please ask if anybody has any question can ask? How many of you choose a certain area of life where you want to be, where you are willing to be everything you are? And in other areas, you just discard or you just don't want to choose or you just have where you're like, no, I'm good. I'm where I am good. I don't want to change. Would you really to ask a question? Would it create greater? Where you're perfect. Nothing is perfect, guys. Things are changing all the time. Give up perfect. Because you are going to be in a constant state of judgment if you're looking or asking for perfection. What cognitive dissonance have you hardwired in as the perfection for never being you? Can you be you when you're looking to be perfect? You're looking to be same as everybody else. You're looking to fit into this reality. You're trying to be who you're not. You're perfect the way you are. Everywhere you created the need to be perfect. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, PROVAD, basic questions, and beyond. We have also in Access been talking about standard deviation. If you have standard deviation, you would have to keep trying to prove if any of these things that you have decided are correct, real, and true. And actually, nothing is relevant. None of it is true. No questions on cognitive dissonance. I hope it made any sense. I hope it created a awareness within you that you are the magical infinite being and you do not need to be in cognitive dissonance. You just have to ask a question. You are in cognitive dissonance when you are trying to be right and correct. ये करूं वो करूं ऐसे नहीं करूं वैसे नहीं करूं. Ask us any question. Hey, what is this? What can I do about this? Can I change it? How can I change it? That's all so simple. Is this relevant? मैं इतना अपना दिमाग खपा रही हूँ इसके लिए, इसकी रेलेवेंस क्या है मेरी जिंदगी में? Everywhere you have made different choices, but you are still functioning from the baseline and standard deviation that makes you believe that what you are creating is less, even though it's actually more. Just look what you have created in your lives. Would you be please willing to give that up now? What could you be choosing that you are not choosing? इस रियलिटी से जाओगे तो चॉइस नहीं कर पाते, वही चॉइस करोगे जो ये कहे. What you truly would like to choose, you will not be able to choose if you're functioning from standard deviation of this reality. What is actually possible here that I haven't even chosen is a lovely question I can leave you with. What is actually possible here that I haven't chosen? Guys, please listen to this. It will be on YouTube. The more you keep listening to it, you will get more clarity. There is no cognitive dissonance in asking and knowing it will show up. When you ask something and you know it will show up, where is the cognitive dissonance? You will never go into ऐसे नहीं तो वैसे नहीं, ऐसे किया तो वैसे नहीं, because you know what I've asked will happen. Ask and you shall receive is the law. You will not go into cognitive dissonance because you know it will show up. That is the truth of you. That is who you truly be. Anywhere you go into any judgment, cognitive dissonance will dominate. So how much of what you are creating here is not working is cognitive dissonance. I can go on and on. It's my I love this. Okay, guys, I think you have many other things to do, not to listen to Kamal's blah 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 blah.
Wish we
I'm
could,
so
though.
grateful for all of you. Hi.
I think we can listen to you the whole day and more.
I love you.
Thank you. Love you too.
Please listen to all these calls are on YouTube and you will find it where you came here from. And how does it get any better than that?
Better
And
than
what else is possible? The two questions, live by it. Love you, love to be you, and love you, Smita. Okay, guys. Bye.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was amazing.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
We
you so
are
much,
off
Dr.
finishing
Nari.
on Facebook Live. Thank you, guys, on Facebook. I'm so grateful. And thank you on Insta Live. I am so grateful to you guys. And on my Zoom. Love you guys.
You people are unable to see your wonderful necklace, by the way. Huh? Just leave it out.
Okay, guys, what next topic? Next Sunday topic?
Sandy Pan is going to give us a new topic.
No, he will not be there. Don't listen to him. No, but thank you.
He'll
I'm
be
very
there. He
grateful.
was there
I'm
today half the
grateful.
time.
Yeah, I'm grateful, Sandeep, because I was wondering what I'm going to talk on this.
Let's put it up in the question in the group and something will show.
And it just kept flowing. I mean, it was so
It's
beautiful.
a vast
I
topic,
asked
Kamal,
it
and amazing
personally
you touched
because
it.
of myself, because I was like, hey, from recently in the sometime I'm asking for something and I'm not receiving it. Right? Oh, then suddenly that
How many
foundation.
cognitive dissonances am I functioning from that I'm not receiving
Yes.
what I'm asking?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is the next topic?
Give us some time. At least put it up in the group. We'll share.
Okay, you put it up. You put it up whenever whatever shows up for anybody. Please put it up.
Yes,
Thank you,
we'll do that.
Sumita. Thank you, Param, Geeta, Betty, Mamta, Smita, Sandeep.
Thank you. See you soon.
Wonderful
Bye-bye.
taking for this day and for rest of the days. So
Thank-
many areas hardwiring has now loosened up.
Yeah, कितनी हार्ड वायरिंग करी हुई है हमने ऑटो पायलट पे जीते हैं बाय डार्लिंग बाय
Bye.
Bye bye.